September 14th. This is the pumpkin patch. This is where we've picked out of so far. There's our load. These were all never sprayed. They're all organic, yet not certified organic. Just because that's the government regulation, but you can see we've had 2 truckloads of pumpkins out of here so far. That's the second truckload we're working on. And all these areas is where those pumpkins were picked out of. And then for bugs, we had maybe one there. Up here in this little corner where it didn't get a lot of water, that's where we seed our heaviest bugs. So those pumpkins will go to the hogs. Never sprayed with weed killer. The whole patch wasn't sprayed with weed killer. As you can see, we still got a few of them to pick. But our patch kind of failed in one sense. We did good on this end because this is where we irrigated because it was so hot this summer. But then when you get down to about right in here, that's where we quit irrigating because we just didn't have the setup to irrigate. So as the further we get down, the less and less pumpkins you see. You see, like this hogweed, a lot of pumpkin patches would spray all that hogweed with a weed killer. We opted not to do that this year and see how successful we could be doing it just with what's out here. But as you get further down, this is where the water stopped. You can see there's one there. There's a green one right there. One orange one over here that's rotted. There's a big green one right there. Right there. There's a green there. We got a few orange over in here. But once the irrigation stopped, kind of the pumpkin crop stopped, I guess you could say. So at any rate, we had a fairly successful pumpkin crop, and we're going to sell them relatively cheap because this was our learning experience. We're going to sell them for $5 a pumpkin, which is way under the market. Next year, I'm going to move my pumpkin patch back over into this area where you see her on the lawnmower, this area right in here. And the reason is because the well is a lot closer. You can get water out here to them a lot quicker. We got 2 wells within 300 foot of this. So this year it was water hose to the tank, gas powered irrigation pump supplying the sprinklers. And then we used water hose on one side, this short side over here. But all in all, I mean, we got some that are light, like this one. I don't know that one needs to probably go to the hogs there. But we got a pretty good crop. I'm proud of it. Next year we'll have our watering in a lot better setup situation, and we should have one heck of a crop next year. So, but overall, weed control was out of control, but there wasn't any pests really that we seen. So I mean, other than that area up by the road and that could have been a rabbit or something taking a little nibble out of something, and that could have caused them to rot infield. But all in all, I think we had a successful year growing pumpkins in 2025. Thanks for watching.